Hello, it's Mugetsu, and we're back after literally crashing within 10 minutes of streaming, I guess. God damn it. Okay, well, you see, it's not exactly BlueStacks. I mean, it's not exactly all BlueStacks. There's something else going on with Windows that messed up the configuration. Because you guys saw, I mean, there are past streams that lasted like 4 or 5 hours and they were fine. It's something that Windows did that is screwing my computer over. I have no idea what it is, and because I have no idea, I can't fix it. I mean, even if I knew, maybe I wouldn't be able to fix it. I mean, I don't really know about. I don't have much in the way of technical skills. But anyway, alright, so this is the second attempt. I really hope it doesn't fall flat. Hello, Uganda Hater. Alright, let me see. Okay, I was literally trying to do race mode. And okay, let's play some music. I played Mega Man XOD and some loser was totally cheating. I'm sad to say that I am not completely surprised. Yeah, it's a thing that happens. Some people get real salty. Hello, Fi Hyper, welcome. I'm really sorry, Uganda Hater. All communities have bad apples, so it's something almost inevitable, sadly. Sorry. Okay. Well, race mode is done. Let's see. What's missing is walk, PvP, and before I forget, I think I have a ticket for some pulls. I didn't do that, you know, because the stream kept crashing yesterday. Well, not yesterday. On Friday. Let me see. Okay, so crossing my fingers and let's see if I can get something good. Okay, never mind. Well, who knows? Never mind. Okay, I mean, it's a free pull. Not a single S rank. Okay. Alright. Well. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on the co-ops and PvP to get the stream done. So let me see. Do I have? Okay, I'm gonna do my daily 10 PvP matches, and that's it. Okay, and let's bring back someone I haven't used in a while. Round Cat, Dr. Light, not really. Via would be a raider for me. Well, he's fighting Dark Mega Man, so I can understand why he's unhappy. Ready? 消えろ弱者どもよ邪魔だエクスプロードエアバースエクスプロードエクスプロードOkay, he might have given up. ¿Cuál audio es el que no se escucha? A ver, déjame le subo el volumen. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Okay, this dude is probably AFK unless he's memeing with Servot. I can't tell for sure. Everyone must be eating That's a little loud for me, but I'm gonna just volume for a moment. Bueno, DiVE vamos Servot sí estaría bien. Respecto al otro, no sé. Okay, this guy again. Alright.
弱者どもよ。エクスプロードエアバー邪魔だ。エクスプロード邪魔だ。エアバーエクスプロード邪魔だ。エクスプロードエアバー邪魔だ。
I still think that the next dive armor thing is so much nonsense. There was a dive armor, so now we have a dive armor for the dive armor. It's literally the yo dog meme.
Ready?
消えろ弱者どもよ。エクスプロードエクスプロードエアバーエクスプロードエクスプロードエアバー
That's really sad if it happens, Ron Cats. Okay, this is the only guy in ranked sim. God damn it.
消えろ弱者どもよ。エクスプロードエアバー邪魔だ。エクスプロードエアバーエクスプロードエアバーエクスプロードエクスプロードエアバー
Surfboat kinda looks like a beef candy. To me, he looks like a Lego man. Or a Playmobil. Playmobile. That thing. Luo? Okay, that's a name I hadn't seen in a while.
Ready?
消えろ弱者どもよ。エクスプロードエクスプロードエクスプロードエクスプロードエクスプロードエクスプロードエクスプロードエクスプロードエクスプロードエクスプロードエアバーエクスプロードエクスプロードまだ エクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンまだエアバース
He just refused to die until he killed me. Alright. Well, not much I can say. Okay, I don't like this. I have seen that name and that guy AFK sometimes. But I can see that he's gonna be absolute cancer, even with a 1-star Easter roll. And base EXE doesn't really stand much of a chance. I'm gonna try, but it's already looking bad.
弱者どもよエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエアバーエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョン
I know that fighting Easter, one of the keys in fighting Easter roll is never be where she has been before. That's why I don't like camping, but it might be the only effective way I can fight back. I can only be in a place where I know for sure she hasn't been before.
エクスプロージョンエクスプロージョン エクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンまだエクスプロージョンエアバー
Well, that worked, but then again, it was also a 1-star Easter roll, so I can't say it was such a great victory. I suspected that, round cats. Okay, 2-star Via, kind of a mixed bag. I might be able to defeat him if I can avoid him catching me.
Ready?
消えろ弱者どもよエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョン邪魔だエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョン邪魔だエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョン プロージョンエクスプロージョンエアバーエアバー
Hello, Jan. Welcome. Yeah, I was aware. I'm painfully aware of that, Roncat. Yeah, that's why I took him seriously, because even a 2-star VIA could give me trouble. And okay, El Cartel with super base. Okay, this is gonna be bad.
Ready?
消えろ弱者どもよ エクスプロージョンエクスプロージョンエクスプロージョン邪魔だエアバーエクスプロージョン
Well, you saw it. I didn't really stand a chance. Let me check how many fights have I done. Okay, just one more fight.
世界が今日で終わろうと俺には関係ない
And I got one of the bots. I still find it so weird that... I mean, I understand having bots in A, B, C, D ranks. Well, A no, but you know, B, C, D ranks. Okay, but why do we have bots in rank sim?
Ready?
And why weren't they here yesterday? Sorry, on Friday. I'm not sure what triggers bots to appear. I haven't been able to understand what determines if you get a bot match or if you get a real person. The other thing I haven't been able to figure out is how do bots get seasonal units? For that matter, how do they even pull for units? I would assume that a bot would have the default character and weapons. That would be X with Mega Buster and Military Military Buster. And yeah, I don't know why bots have random weapons and stuff. I guess to make it more interesting? No idea. Okay, PvP zone. Okay, no more suffering this time. Okay, so what time? Huh. Well, I did accept.
電脳世界最強はこの俺だ。俺は新しい力を手に入れた。
Okay, that is a name I hadn't seen in a long while. Kisena or Kaisena, I'm not sure, but I know this guy. He was a player in the early days of DiVE, and I just didn't see him for a very long time, so nice that he's back.
Ready?
俺の力を見せてやる。これでバッター。これでバッター。
I messed up. Damn it. This is just classic Mega Man flashbacks all over again. I think I should play Mega Man 11 in normal mode when I get to it. Well, I can tell you that I have enjoyed the classics, even though there's shenanigans, like the NES Mega Man games. Mega Man 1 is too hard. Mega Man 1 is pretty good. Mega Man 3 is even better. Mega Man 4 is also alright. Mega Man 5, I really like the Buster, but you guys saw that some things were a little too hard for me. But 4 has Russia. Yeah, 4 is epic just because of that. I was just saying that in terms of gameplay, Mega Man 5 approximates the X Saga a little bit better. So I did enjoy being able to use the Buster more. Oh yeah, let me see. I think I have it in my DMs. So yeah, I'm gonna play that once I get to the next co-op. Yeah, Mega Man 4 is epic just because it has, you know, Mother Russia. Okay, time to play the other song.
力を見せてやる。ソルテレート。ソルテレート。ソルテパンタ。
By the way, Jam, I'm with you. I don't necessarily agree that it has to be lower quality, but it would be nice, for example, to see Mega Man X go back to its 16-bit roots, like Mega Man did. Who is the strongest character in each era? That is a little hard to assess because I'm not really sure about Classic Saga. Well, technically you could say that Zero was the strongest character made in the Classic era, but you know, he was an active. In Mega Man X, Zero is probably also one of the strongest, but there's also Sigma with the virus. X has his unlimited potential, but I would say that Zero is probably the strongest in the Mega Man X saga too. But X would be pretty close. Then in Zero Saga, Omega is clearly the strongest in terms of raw power. What he lacked was experience. About the other sagas, I don't know. But Omega is basically full potential Zero minus the experience, so he's a monster. Okay, let me play more. Let me see. Okay, there is more music. Okay, let me see. Something happened to the music. Okay, there we go.
よく覚えておけ。
Omega is definitely, I mean, in my opinion, Omega is stronger than Dr. Whale. Now, the thing is that Dr. Whale was pretty much immortal. So there is a difference between having more raw power and being almost indestructible. Also, Dr. Whale needed, to connect with the Ragnarok to to power up. So in his base form, he would be no match for Omega. I'm pretty sure of that. X, Zero, and the 4 other robots couldn't beat Redips until Fairham took out the Super Force medal. Okay, there's also that. But Lumine made a pocket dimension and it took more than just X, Zero, and Axel to fight him. I guess Lumine would be a decent match against Omega Zero if we could make it happen. Well, like I was saying, I think it would be interesting to see Lumine fight Omega Zero because, you know, Omega Zero was probably updated with current tech, so he has a century's worth of technology in advantage against Lumine. So Lumine's immense power might meet its match with Omega Zero's. Because Dr. Whale upgraded. Okay, alright. Hello, this is Korea. While the Mega Man 5 theme is underrated. As far as I know, Omega doesn't have a copying ability. He could learn techniques like Zero, but it was never demonstrated. It's just the general assumption that he has all the same abilities that Zero had in the X series.
Ready?
But I think that the perfect cell of the Mega Man X universe is technically Dying. I feel that it fits him more, and he was underused. Odada, Desforu. the rest of my music in the meantime. Okay, bass theme, alright. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I know, Roosters. I will play it when we do the next walk together. Yeah, I think that Omega's AI is crippled because he's too subservient to whales, so yeah, he's not gonna lead any uprisings unless it's under whale's own command. In terms of brute power, I think Omega was perfectly capable of destroying Dr. Whale, but he's not gonna do it. You know, it's like people who tame elephants. The elephant is perfectly capable of killing the person, but he doesn't have the will to do it. So you could apply that to Omega. He has the potential, but he does not have the will. Okay, let me play the next song.
Ready?
俺の力を見せてやる。
Yeah, Whale had Omega pretty well leashed. We could say that. You know, in comparison We could say that Dr. Whale didn't completely trust Copy X even after he revived him because he set up a bomb in case he tried to rebel, you know, to go Sarah, which might be something that Whale might not be able to directly control. Yeah, definitely. Omega is probably on a similar level to White era robots in terms of subservience. I think that not many people have thought about that. He might have a power greater than most Reploids, but his AI is probably closer to Whitey's robots. You know, because one of the key traits of, you know, the new generation robots and also Reploids is that they could act on their own. Omega is never seen making any decisions on his own. He's always acting under Whale's command.
Ready?
俺の力を見せてやる。
I think that living as a biometal was a worse fate for the Guardians X and Zero. You know, because cyberspace is just basically Reploid heaven, so it's possible that they could do whatever they wanted unless there is some force actively preventing them from doing that. Yeah, I think that biometal is a fate worse than death compared to just being for eternity in cyberspace. Well, I don't really know. I'm not sure. I think that you're talking about Castlevania. I don't know for sure
よ
about
く
that
覚え
part.
ておけ。
Okay, let me get the next song ready.
Ready?
俺の力を見せてやる。ソルテレー
Side question, but could Meruem and Perfect Cars learn Hokuto Shinken if they were hit with it? I realize Hokuto is something you have to keep it with, but it's really interesting. The way martial arts and supernatural powers work in Hokuto no Ken is done yet awesome. I think that, thinking about it, assuming, a crossover context, both Meruem and Perfect Cars do have the potential for learning the Hokuto no Ken, because both of them have in some form the DNA or the spirit of humans, because Meruem has eaten countless humans. And he was able to grasp men that is supposed to be a human being, like he or Hamon. And Perfect Cars also is supposed to have like the DNA and the ability of every creature, including humans. So there is nothing that stops Cars from learning that. Or for that matter, Cars could also try learning men. Yeah, it's crazy, but with the way the characters are set up, there's nothing that really prevents them from learning that. We could even take it a step further, and Meruem, for example, could learn Hamon. He's a living creature, he has a form of spiritual energy, so he could definitely learn Hamon if he could breathe in the correct way. And given that he has superhuman intellect, that wouldn't be an issue. That's a very interesting possibility. I feel like they should, but with that logic, they'd be the only people in their universe that that could. Well, I think that anyone in Hunter x Hunter could learn Hamon if they knew about it. They already have intense body discipline, the power of Nen, so it wouldn't be so different. The Hokuto, I'm not so sure. As for Cars, I think that the human fighters could learn the Hokuto. I mean, like John Joseph, Caesar. I'm less sure about the later generations, the stand users. I feel like it's a 50-50. the problem with Hokuto no Ken is the way Tetsuo Hara writes his world is that it would never happen. But that's just because only those born under design and 100% of it works in Ken. Okay, I wasn't really aware of all the limitations for Hokuto. I was just assuming that you had to inherit the power from
俺の
someone
力を見せてや
who
る
has it, and under that logic, yes. I mean, they are physically capable of sustaining and harnessing that power, not counting the very specific rules about Hokuto itself. I mean, we could even extend this to, for example, to Dragon Ball Ki, or Naruto's Chakra, or even the Reiyatsu in Bleach. They do have a form of spiritual power, and they are strong creatures. I mean, Karas even counts as a living creature, not as a vampire anymore, so he definitely has the potential to learn all of that. And for example, Dragon Ball Ki doesn't really have any exclusionary conditions, only that you train and get strong enough. I think that the same can be said for Bleach's Reiyatsu. You only need to train to be strong enough to generate that power, and that's it. Other than that, well, you have to learn how to use it. But then again, Lars and Erwin are like geniuses, so I don't think it would be much of a problem with them, for them. Kentucky Fried Ostrich. Yeah. Ryoken wanted to train Kenshiro because he was the nephew of Yangwang, who was the fist of the blue sky. I haven't really watched all of Hokuto no Ken. I should. I remember that years ago a friend recommended it to me. I wasn't able to watch all of that because real life issues. I should probably get back to watch that someday. I've been slowly putting my life back together, so I'm getting there. It's just not so easy sometimes. This would be a more open debate if Tetsuo Hara and Akira Toriyama didn't limit their stories in terms of power so much. I mean, I think that in Toriyama's case, it kind of stopped making sense ever since he introduced God Ki. You know, because that made all the classic Super Saiyan forms pointless.
俺の力を見せ
So
て
now
やる
it's, if you don't have God Ki, it's worthless. I think that this is similar to what Araki did, you know, ditching Hamon or Sans. Yeah, a lot of characters, you know, Dragon Ball Z at least, nerd, all non-Saiyans. Let's see. True, but I feel like Hokuto no Ken became too much like DVC when it came to Kenshiro fighting enemies that actually matter. For example, when he fought Rao for the last time, all the other forms were deemed useless when they tapped into MT. I'm not sure what MT is, but well, Dragon Ball was highly influential for a lot of series. But I know that Hokuto is also pretty old, so I'm not sure if Hokuto actually was influenced by Dragon Ball or just they share a common source and they drew from that. I mean, in terms of martial arts, stereotypes, and tropes.
さあ張り切っていきましょう
Muso can say. Yeah, you could see that, for example, Naruto, Bleach clearly have Dragon Ball influence. That's obvious. I think that the authors have admitted it at some point. And also, for example, Hunter x Hunter, I think it's older. So it was similar, but not necessarily the same as Dragon Ball. But, you know, it seems to also have drawn from a similar source of, you know, the ideas about spiritual power, training. So it's similar, but it doesn't mean that that one influences the other, but more like they are drawing from a common pool of, I guess, culture, folklore things. And also, I remember reading that Kishimoto did admit that he was influenced by Hunter x Hunter to make the Sharingan because he was inspired by the Scarlet Eyes from Kurapika. So there is also that. There was also this manga, I don't remember the name, but the author was literally a friend of Akira Toriyama, and he made, I think that Toriyama himself suggested that he gave his character a super transformation that was almost literally Super Saiyan. I don't remember the name of the manga, but I know that the author is personally friends with Toriyama, and he got the idea from him to give him the Super Saiyan transformation, kind of. Yeah, I agree with you there. I can understand, you know, increasing power between forms of a given character, but they should give like different advantages and different drawbacks. So sometimes the raw power increase might not be worth it. Like for example, in Dragon Ball, we actually saw instances of this. You know, like the Super Saiyan 2nd degree, Super Saiyan 3rd degree. They gained massive physical strength, but they burned up way too much energy. They weren't practical, and also they slow down the user. So that's one of the ways it could work. Like, what do you want? Do you want more strength? Okay, but you lose speed. Or what? Do you want more speed? Okay, but you lose strength. Or for example, in Bleach, I remember that in the early days of the Soul Society arc, Ichigo's Bankai increased his speed, but not his strength. So his strength was the same. He was only faster. And that also came with its own caveats, because I think that the first time he was using, you know, the full speed of his Bankai, he kind of broke his bones. I remember something about that, Yoruichi kind of scolded him for being reckless or for not being used to that power, so... Okay, but you get the idea, okay? Power-ups can offer different increases in different stats, we could say. And, you know, in a well-written story, the characters would have to juggle, you know, or to choose which one suits the situation better. So that could be interesting, you know, instead of all of them being just incremental upgrades. I think that's a big way to put it. Also, yeah, Ranked, the giant wind power. grab the next song. I like how the Smash remix of Knuckle Man mixes in the intro scene for Mega Man 5 as well. Yeah, that was a really neat addition. In King of Fighters 96, Boyanitz stomped the field because his martial arts weren't coming out against him. His raw power didn't matter in that case. Yeah, exactly. There are situations where raw power doesn't exactly or shouldn't exactly matter when there are other important factors at play. His play was trash at that time too, and I think hydrokinesis was stronger. I mean, water has an immediate advantage against fire, but you know, enough fire can overwhelm water. But it's easier to do the opposite. Most people think that Crashman was the best stage in Mega Man 5. Well, I consider that it was the most creative. And this time, Vile can say that it was not a charge shot. Vile was seen like a Looney Tunes Fight Club. Also true. Alright. everybody will be like, yes, a short shot. I need to make that a meme in my X-Dive server. I mean, well, in my server. Yes, a short shot.
俺の力を見せてやる
Do you have a favorite self-made fictional character fights? Huh. That is a good question. I have tried to imagine, like, for example, Omega Zero versus, you know, Zero in his prime in the X Saga. But the self-made part. I couldn't say it's self-made. But, well, let me tell you that I do have a personal writing project, you know, a book that I'm trying to write and that I have rewritten like a few times. And let's say it's a little bit more mystical in that the theme is more like angels, demons, gods. But, well, it has some inspiration from Dragon Ball, not gonna deny it. But I have tried to work, you know, the power level system differently. And I always, you know, I did kept comparing it to Dragon Balls. You know, trying to avoid some of the, let's say, well, I don't know if I can call them mistakes, you know, some of the things that Toriyama has done that I don't necessarily agree with. And even when I have tried to make, you know, the power-ups and things original, there are some things that are still similar to Dragon Ball, and there's no denying that. Now that you know where the Darkman song comes from, is it a PTSD song? You know, not as much as I would think. I actually like Darkman's theme, but it always makes me think of the Halloween thing from DiVE, because that was the first instance where I heard it. Think Camille just disappeared. But for real this time. It wasn't just his spell. Base versus Envy. It sounds interesting, not gonna lie. You know, I'm also curious. I think that, for example, classic Mega Man could actually hold his own at least against, you know, like Saiyan Saga Vegeta or Nappa. That would be crazy to watch. But I think it could be epic. You know, something like Mega Man and Proto Man versus Nappa and Vegeta. I think that Proto Man will probably destroy himself to take out Vegeta. But it's really interesting to see how Mega Man holds up against two Saiyans. Yeah, that's true. It will be a fight between two evils. I'm actually disappointed that they didn't give the Mega Man characters a standalone battle, and instead they just did a battle royale. It felt a little bit like a cheap shot. Because I really wanted to see X against some characters. For example, let's say X versus you know, like for example X versus the 6 Masters of Pain. That could be a little crazy, interesting. Or, you know, for a little bit of irony, Zero versus Byakuya Kuchiki, because they have literally the same voice actor in Japanese. That is true. Color versus Byakuya. And you know what? It would be funny if Byakuya's voice gives Color PTSD. It's like, you sound like someone I have met before. Yeah, that is true. Colonel actually has as an ability similar to Shumpo. So, yeah, that would be pretty interesting. Colonel at best is probably multi-continent at best. I'm not sure about that. I mean, he's comparable in strength to Zero, who we know to be a hell of a lot stronger than Mega Man. I could say that at least he could be like city busting level, and that is more or less Bleach Power Alley, at least, you know, in
俺の
the
力を見せてやる
Soul Society or the Arrancar Saga. Yeah, they don't seem to be as incredibly powerful as Dragon Ball characters. I mean, we're only beginning to see like Dragon Ball-esque levels of power, you know, with Aizen's third form, and also Ichigo's new Bankai. I mean, after his reign in the Bankai. By the way, I haven't watched the new arc, so no spoilers, please. Okay, Jam, I think that you got that one mistaken a little bit. The one that stopped the final weapon was General. Colonel was killed before Zero boarded the final weapon. Yeah, if we talk about that guy, Ichigo versus Zero, I think he's something.
よく覚えておけ
Triple servings of beer for Easter. Yeah, I know. The morphs.
Ready?
俺の力を見せてやるソルテレートそこまでソルテバッタ終わりだソルテバッタソルテレー
X4 was the game where a lot of characters were the closest to being equally matched. I was actually talking about this in the DiVE server, that, you know, Zero, for example, in X1 was pretty much unstoppable, except, you know, cheap tricks from Vile, you know, stunning, paralyzing. In X2, Zero was pretty much unstoppable again. He obliterated Base Zero in 3 hits. And in X3, Zero was still very powerful, but this is when at least Armored X was roughly equal to Zero in power, or close to. And if we talk, about the Hypermax armor, the golden armor, in that case, I believe it was stronger than Zero at that point. And the proof for these claims is the fact that X is actually able to fight Vile. And this is an improved Vile in Mega Man X3. He has his right armor, and even with that, X can actually defeat Vile. So that shows that at that point in time, X is at least comparable to Zero. Maybe slightly inferior if unarmored, almost equal armor, and definitely stronger if he's using the Hypermax armor. In X4, I think this is the time where replay technology kinda caught up to Zero. So he wasn't as OP anymore. That's my headcanon. Considering what we see in the game. Vile would have been a menace in X5. Why Sigma didn't bring him back? Then he's beyond me. Yeah, I think that Vile was actually one of the enemies that deserved to come back once more at least. And also, maybe try to give him some character development, because at this point, we had enough of the I hate X, and that's it. They could try to give him a little bit more depth to his character. I know that Memory Hunter X did that later, but they could have done that in the main canon. Maybe Capcom left him out because they'd have to write a plot hole to beat him. I mean, under that logic, Sigma coming back every single time is a plot hole in itself. Because after X3, Sigma should not have come back. Yeah, I know, Roundcat, I know. But I'm saying that in X4, it doesn't actually make sense that Sigma came back. Because he was supposed to be struck with the vaccine. The vaccine that was actually designed to delete him. Either from Dr. Doppler or from Zero. He shouldn't have come back. I could understand, Dr. Wily in the Mega Man games, because Mega Man never kill Dr. Wily for obvious reasons. In that case, it makes sense, It's like a saying in Spanish that we have, muerto el perro se acaba la rabia. Once the dog is dead, rabies is over. Once the mad dog is dead, rabies is over. So as long as Wily was left alive, he would wreak havoc. But in Sigma's case, he was actually destroyed in X3. There was never any attempt at explaining how he came back in Mega Man X4. At this X1, they actually mentioned that Sigma is alive and that the body that they destroyed was temporary. We didn't know exactly why then. And then in X2, we see that Sigma's final form is a virus. And now with that knowledge, we know that in X3, Dr. Doppler was making a body for him. And yada yada. Yeah, but X4 never made any sense on that regard. Max and High Max had the plot armor gigas. What? Was there ever a way they could have logically explained why he'd come back? He came back just because. The only possible explanation I can come up with, and this is not provided by the games, is simply that Sigma in X3, you know, that the virus that we saw wasn't the whole of Sigma, that he had some of his virus left somewhere else. And that's how he survived, you know, assuming that Sigma kind of operates a little bit like a hive mind, like parts of Sigma's virus can be defeated, but as long as some of it remains, he will regenerate. You know, in a way that would be kind of like Majin Buu, but more ethereal. I think that's the best way to explain it, that as long as a little bit of Sigma is left, he comes back. So he might have foreseen, or, you know, prepared just in case in X3, you know, that in case I fail, you know, because these guys have defeated me twice, I'm gonna have a little bit of myself left. So in case they kill me, I will come back. Something to that effect. Okay, just let me double check here. Okay, all the co-ops are done. Thank you, Ruby Spears. Okay, and let me grab this. All right. Okay, so all the dailies are done. Let me see the chat. X3 was supposed to be the filler game made by the Game Boy team, so they probably didn't tell Inafune about the ending, and Inafune probably ignored it anyway. That sucks. A part of the Nightmare virus became the Nightmare Mother. I think it's the other way around. I think that the Nightmare Mother is the original thing, and from that, Gate took the nightmares. Bro, Mega Man Lore has almost as many plot holes as mainstream shonen. Yeah, that is true. Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna call it here for the Mega Man X Dive stream, because right away I'm going to start the Mega Man XOD stream. So thank you so much for sticking around. Probably more because of drama series. Yeah, drama series don't help in this matter. Alright, guys, well, thank you so much for sticking around, and right now, I mean, like less than 5 minutes, I'm gonna start the Mega Man XOD stream. Okay, so I hope that I'll be seeing you guys in the next stream. Yeah, I know that everything goes downhill in Mega Man X7. I haven't even played it, but I'm aware. Alright, guys, well, I'm finishing this stream, and I'm gonna start the next one. Also, yeah, happy Easter, everyone. And I'll see you in like 5 minutes.